The government of Cameroon, through the Minister of Communication, expresses dismay over what she terms the irresponsible attitude put forward by Cameroonian compatriots in Belgium. On February 28, the closing ceremony of the Youth Month, presided over by the Minister of Youth Affairs and Civic Education, Mounouna Foutsou, was violently invaded and interrupted by a group of Cameroonians known as Brigade Anti-Sardinat Basse at the Clarice Hotel Hall in Brussels.
Les enfants meurent au Cameroun, vous faites quoi ici? Vous faites quoi ici? Les enfants meurent au Cameroun, fichez-nous le camp!
The act by this group, described by the government as terrorist, SARS, is unacceptable. In a communique by the Minister of Communication condemning the act of brutality, he regrets that Brigade Anti-Sardinat didn't end at their first act of violence. The Minister of Youth Affairs and Civic Education was later on attacked alongside the Cameroonian ambassador in Belgium as the minister was leaving his residence in Brussels for the airport back to Cameroon. Flour was poured on Minister Mounouna Foutsou, and the ambassador Daniel Evina was slightly injured. The government spokesperson says this other act is intolerable and unjustifiable, whatever their demands may be. Minister Emmanuel Sadi, in a release, says the government deplores and condemns such barbaric acts against state officials in Belgium. He says Minister Mounouna Foutsou was simply there to encourage the socio-political insertion of the young people, and this is totally different from whatever the members of Brigade Anti-Sardinat are asking for. Emmanuel Sadi adds that attacking government officials, including the ambassador, is attacking the nation as a whole, recalling that Cameroon is a democratic country where human rights are respected, thus no one should ever take the laws into their hands. They must instead follow the Republican route, which is through the law or the ballot box. Emmanuel Sadi concludes that appropriate measures will be taken in the days ahead to track down the authors of the violence perpetrated on Minister Mounouna Foutsou and the Cameroonian ambassador in Belgium. They would have to answer to their crimes in front of the competent authorities wherever they find themselves.